Hello and welcome to the channel. So today we're taking a look at doing a chakra spread, and this is where we find out what is going on for you in all aspects of your life. Okay, right, so also please do bear in mind that this reading, it's not necessarily going to resonate for absolutely everybody. Okay, so you only take what resonates for you and you leave what doesn't belong to you for someone else. Okay, right, what's going on for our collective, please? Okay, so what's going on in your immediate environment? You have the Lovers, beautiful. What's going on with your resources? That's the King of Wands energy. What's going on internally? The Emperor. Okay, what's going on in love, relationships and self-love? It's the Knight of Wands. I'm going to try and get all of these cards to fit on the table. Right. What is it that you need to say or do? It's the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Perfect card for you to get in that position. What's going on with your higher self and your intuition? The Four of Cups. And your guidance message from Spirit or from your higher self. That's the Ten of Coins. Okay. And then your overall energy at the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Interesting. Judgment. Now, Judgment can indicate, yes, someone from your past coming back in and asking for a second chance. That is always possible. If you intuitively felt that someone was making their return, then your intuition was absolutely on point. Okay, I'm trying to get this to form in like a spiral type shape. But yeah, if your intuition was telling you that someone was coming back, then they absolutely are. But for the majority of you, this is all about listening to your higher self and following your higher calling. Okay, I do apologize for the state of my voice. I'm still not well. This virus is really holding on, so yeah, I'll try and get through this read as best I can without like coughing and sneezing and stuff. Now, there's also the message here about being on your soul path, being on your soul journey, you know, finding your purpose in life. And Spirit's saying that the majority of you are already living your life purpose, okay? If you feel that you're not there yet, then it's indicating that you very soon will discover what your life purpose is, okay, with that Judgment being the overall energy. Yeah, underneath that one is the Five of Coins, which is the lack energy, okay, feeling like maybe you're tight on resources or just genuinely feeling dissatisfied with life at this point in time, okay. You know, Five of Coins with Judgment, that's someone wondering, well, what is the point of it all, you know, what is the point of everything that you've already been through type thing. But Spirit's telling you, look, with Judgment being your overall energy, that there is going to be a reckoning, okay. You're definitely needing to listen to your higher self at this point in time, okay. Follow the signs and the synchronicities that Spirit's sending to you at this point in time, and maybe even it's time for you to make a final decision on something, okay. Make a final decision based on how you can get yourself out of this Five of Coins energy, okay. It also indicates self-evaluation as well, right? And I do feel that someone is quite possibly judging themselves a little bit too harshly with the Judgment and the Five of Coins, okay. So if you know that you're doing that, then it's definitely time for you to stop being so hard on yourself, okay. Someone here is probably having to change jobs or change home either. Someone's being forced to do something that they don't particularly want to do with the Five of Coins, okay. But there's a message here saying, look, it is going to be difficult for the short term, but ultimately it actually works out in your favor, okay. Right, so what's going on in your immediate environment? That's the Lovers. Now, this could be making a choice. It could be making a choice between partners, romantic or business. Take it as it resonates, okay? But it's having a deep soul connection with another individual, right? And making that choice based on your values and whether or not the other person is in alignment with you, okay? It's all about balance, unity, and romance, okay? Things being in harmony. Things might be in harmony for you right now within your environment. Maybe there's this general feeling of sort of looking at everyone else's life and thinking that they've got it all sorted. But the truth is, they probably don't. Okay, so definitely avoid falling for that illusion of other people having it better, or whatever the case is, okay? But definitely do make this decision sooner rather than later, especially if you're contemplating and trying to choose between who to have relationships with, okay? I do feel that it's necessary to clarify that particular card, because someone here is actually in a strong, stable, secure partnership or relationship already, and things look to be really, really good in that regard, okay? Clarify the Lovers in the immediate, thank you. Five of Wands, interesting. Five of Wands is a struggle, okay? It's conflict, it's drama. Maybe there's a choice that needs to be made between certain individuals in your life because they've been bringing drama to your home. Do you know what I mean? It's like, how much are you expected to put up with here? How much is reasonable for any one person to be expected to put up with? And when is it, when is it going to be time to say, look, enough is enough? So that's what's going on in the environment here, okay? It looks like there's a power struggle also that's going on between yourself and another individual. And again, it just feels really unnecessary, okay? Your Five of Wands can be unnecessary energy. In this context, yes, I do feel that someone else is bringing drama to you, okay? And you don't have to get involved with that. You can choose to cut them off. You can choose not to be embroiled in that, okay? As far as the power struggle between yourself and another individual, I do feel that someone is in competition with you, okay? They probably see that you've got everything good going on in your life at this point in time. Even if you don't feel that you have, this other person is on the outside looking in, and they're assuming that you have got it good and that you have got it easy. And then it's like they're feeling really jealous and petty towards you because of your own success. That's why there's that power struggle. It's not a very pleasant energy, but I mean, what can you do until you draw up clear boundaries with that person? It's probably just going to continue. You're definitely going to have to stand up for yourself. What's going on with your resources? Now, resources, that could be your time, your love, your energy levels, your finances. Looks like it's improving because you've got the King of Wands here in your resources. So that's someone who is very dedicated, someone who's got a lot of energy to them. Certainly indicates that you're receiving a lot of creative ideas at this point in time that you definitely do need to take action on, okay? You need to take action on something to do with your resources, right? So if you're one of these that feels like, that there's not enough time in the day, then it's time for you to take another look at your schedule and see what can be moved and see what can be done at a later date so you can free up some time. And if this is about your resources, then it indicates that, your finances for resources, then there is something that's coming up here, okay? That is going to require a lot of action on your part to see through. And it's also about remaining optimistic about your resources. Okay, so again, for anyone who's struggling here financially, Spirit's saying, look, it's time for you to take control, be optimistic, and really put energy behind your ideas. Okay. The Emperor's showing up in the position of what is going on for you internally. I do apologise for my voice scratching up all over the place. It's still really, really sore. I can only speak for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time at the moment until it starts playing up again. So yeah, if you just stick with me while I get through your reading. What's going on internally? Maintaining control. Okay, control over your own emotions, control over your own reactions. Okay, being focused and definitely remembering about your self-respect as well. I do get the strong impression here, collective, that somebody quite possibly is about to try and make a fool out of you somehow. Okay, they're trying to get a reaction out of you. So remember your self-respect and maintain control of your own emotions. Okay, the Emperor is very, very good at being stoic. Okay, really, really good at being stoic. It's someone who's got an excellent poker face. Okay, so when this individual's coming at you with all of this, practice working on your inside face and your inside voice. Okay, that's the Emperor energy for what's going on internally. Okay, remember as well that the other individual that you're dealing with, the one who's got a massive, massive chip on their shoulder, they've got a lot of ego. In fact, they've got a fragile ego. So it's not actually going to take much for you to put them on a wobble. Do you know what I mean? So because your response is going to be very sort of straight-faced and stoic, and you're giving them nothing emotionally, that's going to destabilize them. And what will actually happen is they will be the ones that end up losing control of themselves and making a fool of themselves while trying to get you to do that. Okay. This is also a message about your ambition as well. So definitely it's time for you to tap into your ambitions. And some of you were told that your ideas, that they were lofty ideas and that they would never come into anything. Okay, that they would never work, that you'd never have the staying power, this, that and the next. And Spirit's reminding you that actually you do have what it takes and more. Okay, you absolutely do. Because again, as I said, the Emperor is incredibly ambitious energy. Normally it's associated with someone who is an entrepreneur. Okay, so if you're considering being an entrepreneur, then absolutely yes, go for it. Okay, you're more than capable of succeeding at that, especially for those of you who are sick and tired here with the 5 of coins and judgment of basically working for soulless companies. Okay, for those of you who are sick and tired of feeling like you're not really contributing to the collective, okay, there is a message here within your entrepreneurial aspirations that is part of your life purpose, okay, which I think is absolutely beautiful. And it really is time for you to get confident in your own abilities, okay, with that Emperor energy. Your Knight of Wands is showing up in the position of what is going on for you in love, relationships and self-love. Okay, it indicates a very charming individual around you. I'm hearing Cancerian, so I don't know if I'm speaking to a Cancerian or if you're dealing with a Cancerian, but there is a message that there's a significant connection with a Cancerian or someone who's got strong Cancerian placements in their own chart. Okay, there could be a Cancer moon, Venus or rising with the position that we're reading from. I do know, I do know full well that the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, but when I lifted up this card off the table, I heard as clear as day, Cancerian, okay? So that's going to be meaningful for some of you, but not all of you, right? There's an individual, this charming individual, who is feeling very passionate towards you, okay? They're a very free-spirited individual, or you could be the free-spirited individual. It's someone who's got a lot of drive and energy to them, okay? And a lot of optimism as well. So someone around you is very optimistic about the connection or the relationship with you. If this is about self-love, then it's saying for you to watch your temper, okay? Because someone here might have a little bit of a hot temper, maybe a bit of a hothead, which, you know, when someone's got a lot of passion to them, yeah, they can be a bit of a hothead. So it's just more of keeping that passion, if you will, under control, okay? And to also be adventurous as well, okay? Don't be afraid to venture off the beaten path, as they say. What is it that you need to say or do? Well, that's the Ace of Swords, which is truth, clarity. It's a breakthrough. It can also be a very cutting energy as well. And we already have mentioned that there is someone around you who is very either dramatic or melodramatic, someone who doesn't like other people to get any other spotlight. You're definitely needing to cut them out, okay? If it's not possible to cut them out, then maybe low contact is going to be the best course of action. But you are definitely needing to say your piece to someone, okay? And if this is about like business ideas, then you're needing to speak up on your new ideas and start taking action on them, okay? Remember, ideas, they're just seeds. All right, they're just seeds, and they're not going to grow into anything if you don't put the action behind it. Okay, so it's definitely time for you to be a lot more proactive. Okay, and then you've got the Four of Cups that's come out in the position of what's going on with your higher self and with your intuition. So this is rest, meditate, reevaluate, reconsider. All right, so it's time for you to reconsider something, and I feel that you're needing to reconsider the individuals that you spend in the majority of your time with. Because I'm understanding this energy as someone is spending a lot of their time around bullies, around pessimists, and around others who really don't want to help themselves. They don't want to, well, they don't really have any real aspirations, okay? I am speaking to someone who definitely stands out from their current crowd, okay? Like someone who is literally the rose amongst the thorns. You're not going to be able to thrive as well as you should be in that environment, okay? So you're definitely needing to reconsider the types of people that you spend the majority of your time with, whether they're related to you or not, okay? Other people's energy, it definitely does rub off on us, okay? It definitely does. So it's time for you to be more protective of your own energy, and definitely avoid spending too much time around individuals who just like to complain about everything all of the time and who can't see any good or any positive in anything, you know? Like, being around individuals like that is exhausting. It's really, really draining. And then you're going to come away from that situation and you yourself are going to feel drained, okay? So it's definitely time to really maybe approach people like that with indifference rather than getting embroiled within it, okay? So that's your Four of Cups. And your intuition's telling you that there is unhealthy energy around you, unhealthy opinions, unhealthy people, okay? the types of individuals that basically expect everyone else to do all of the hard work, and then they can get all of the rewards. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy that's going on here. So yeah, that's really not going to be helpful to you trying to follow your soul's calling. Okay, and then you've got for your guidance is the 10 of coins. Beautiful. This is a message from your higher self or from the universe. It's the 10 of coins. That's long-term success. It's you making it. It's you achieving the goals that you set out for yourself. It's you coming to this place of, do you know what? I've done it. I've done it. This is someone who lives comfortably. Again, if you're working towards a business, that's a very successful business. If you're working towards building your own family, that's a very comfortable, safe environment for a family. It's the card of generations also, okay? It's being in a place of privilege. And I feel that you're making your own privilege. You're creating it. You're creating your affluence. You're creating your long-term success. What you're making in your life right now, collective, they're saying that there's going to be enough for you to pass on down to the next generations, okay? Because it's all about leaving a legacy. And a lot of you are really concerned about what kind of legacy you're going to leave behind because of the type of legacy that those that came before you had left behind, okay? You're absolutely determined to do things better. And that in of itself, it's not arrogance at all. It just means that you're determined to break certain cycles. It could be cycles of poverty. Okay. You could be breaking that cycle of poverty. And you got the Fool underneath that one. Exactly. A brand new journey, a brand new lifestyle. Your brand new lifestyle, it feels threatening to the other people around you, okay? They're probably talking smack about you behind your back. Oh yeah, they think that they're better than everyone else. No, it's not that you think that you're better than everyone else at all. No, it's because you know you're better than them. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you wanting to improve your life and wanting to improve the lifestyle of your kids, if there are any, or if there will be any. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with being self-sufficient. Why is that painted as such a bad thing? It's not a bad thing at all. But you know that this 10 of coins, it's perfectly well within your reach. You know it is. You know that you are destined, it sounds cheesy, but destined for greater things. That's why you've been so depressed over here when it's not happening. And Spirit's saying, well, what work are you actually putting in behind getting out of that situation? Okay, starts with your environment. You're creating a brand new environment for yourself right here with the 10 of coins. It's very powerful energy, really powerful. When someone can drag themselves out of a situation that they did not create, but they found themselves in, or they were born into it. And if someone can drag themselves out of that, that's someone that you don't want to be messing with. Let me tell you that. Because that's a very powerful person that can do that. Okay, so your healing message is a place beyond time, and it says don't get so caught up with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time that is filled only with love. Yeah, so as long as you keep your intentions pure and honest, then I don't see you going far wrong with this. Beautiful message. But yeah, that is what I have for you today, collective. I do apologise again for the state of my voice and not being able to think clearly. It's just been a crazy 6 weeks. With any luck, though, it'll start easing off soon. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. If you did take any benefit from that reading, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That's going to help to keep you connected to the channel, but it'll also help to push the messages out to others who are really needing to hear it as well. Okay, personal readings are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.